You could take my pulse right now, it would feel just like a stage. Hey YouTubers, so this is the start of my brand new channel. It's gonna be called My Couture Life, and it's pretty much everything about my personal life, you know, with my husband, my home, my son. So in this channel, you guys will get to know me a lot more personally. So it'll be full of vlogs and kind of like DIYs and photo shoots and stuff that I do at home with my son. So in this video, you're gonna see my Valentine's Day shoot that I did with my son, and how I built his kissing booth, and how we did the photo shoot, and all the work that goes behind it, because doing a photo shoot with kid is way more harder than doing a photo shoot with like adults. Okay, they have the attention span of a fruit fly. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Just give me a thumbs up if you want me to show you how to do more videos like this, more DIYs, more photo shoots, more baby stuff. And don't forget to subscribe. This is my brand new channel. I need some love. So to start off my kissing booth, I got my crate from Michael's. Then I got a small can of stainer or finisher, so I can make the box look worn and used instead of brand new and bright, and it just gives it a complete different feel. And the older and worn you want your box to look, you just add an extra layer. I believe I added about 2 layers to this box, and yes, this is super old footage from my first apartment about a year ago when I used this box for my son's birthday party. So yeah, that's why there's such a weird background. So this is the box a year later, completely dried and used and perfect for so many projects besides this one. And so I'm gonna grab these 2 sticks and glue it to the top to make the booth. But what I had to do later on after filming was remove the sticks and place the hole on the bottom, because my son has an irrational fear of inanimate objects and hated the hole, which I thought would be comfortable for him to put his feet in, but apparently not. And I just glued the sticks into the crack, kind of, or the spacing between the boards, and I found anything possible to hold it up just so it'll be easier for the sticks to glue in place and not get slanted. So you kind of gotta get creative with it. And while the sticks were drying, I grabbed the sign and started to paint the edges white. And I sat it on top of my little garbage can, because acrylic paint actually comes off really easy when you scratch it from like a metal can, instead of me getting it on a board and having it get stuck to any flat surface I put it on. This is actually a lot easier for it to dry. And once the white part was dried, I got some tape and I kind of measured out how thick I wanted my border to be. And then after I put down the tape, I just started paint everything red and also let that dry. If you could feel my heartbeat now, it would hit you like a sledgehammer. After everything dried, I printed out my kisses sign, and I cut out my letters individually, and then I placed it on the board on top of a thin layer of Mod Podge. After that dried, add a second layer of Mod Podge on top to make one solid sign. After my sticks and sign were dry, I laid down my booth to make it more sturdy while I glued the sign to the sticks with my E6000 glue. And then I placed something heavy on top just to make sure that everything really glued together well. And that was it. Left it to dry overnight and my booth was done by the morning. to finish off my kissing booth, I got some decorations from Party City and stuff we already had in the house just to give it that cute baby kiss booth feeling. So for my baby tips for photo shoots, so my number one tip will be naps. You want a happy baby. You don't want a cranky baby. You want them to smile and have fun with the shoot. You don't want to be stressed out and stress the baby out. If they're cranky, they're just not going to play with you and do the cute things that you want them to. They're just going to be a pain. And 2 tip would be helper. You need a helper. You need someone to help distract the baby and just keep the baby entertained, make sure they're staying in place. And I actually needed someone to stand outside the window so that way my son can look out the window. So it's a great help to have a second person to help you. Number 3 would be videos. Kids like watching videos of themselves. I mean, like, don't you like watching videos of yourself? So my son actually knows how to use the iPhone better than my parents. He watches videos of himself, plays them, closes apps, tries to play Kim Kardashian. One of the best things for him to just sit still. For the shot where I'm behind him and I want him sitting next to the bear, I just gave him my phone. And I let him play with it and watch videos of himself, and I got the shot that I needed. My number 4 would be to do short shoots. Kids, again, have a attention span of a fruit fly. You can't have a 3-hour shoot with the 1-year-old when in reality their attention span to even sit there and watch videos would be about 10 minutes. You can only do a part of a shoot that day, save the rest of the shoot for the next day or later on in the week. You'll just have a happier baby and have a better experience of taking pictures with your kids. Number 5, if you want a frontal shot and they're just not exactly working with you, a snack usually helps. Try to find something that goes with the theme of your shoot. Like, I have this lollipop that is perfect because it's red and white and perfect for Valentine's Day. And it's sugar-free and perfect so I don't have him bouncing off the walls. My number 6, natural light. A lamp with really strong light actually hurts the kid's eyes. My son hated it. He kept squinting every time he looked towards the light, no matter where I had it faced, and those lights actually make me hot, so imagine how they feel. And my number 7, have a backup plan, because like I said, my child was afraid of the box. I needed to run and detach my sign, flip the box over and re-glue it, and while I had to wait for the box to glue, I did a different shoot so that way I can still get something done that day. And yeah, so you just need to have plan A, plan B, plan Z. You need 100 plans with kids because you don't know how they're going to act that day. So if you want to see more Valentine's Day DIYs, don't forget to check out the video on my main channel. I have it linked down below. And yeah, so I'll see you next week. Probably for a vlog when I complain about my son doing weird things. If you could take my